thank you for thoroughly embarrassing me.
Me?
We're family now.
I did that?
My name's Derrick. I started the program January 7th of this year. Time I was 540 pounds. So far as of today, I've lost 111 pounds and 47 inches. I was always bigger than the other kids, but I didn't start really putting on weight until I was about 7. I had a lot of family issues come up, and it just really, it's like my only friend. I didn't have, you know, I had a little sister, but she was, you know, a little sister. And seemed like all of the relatives or people I cared about always seemed to go away. So I just stuck with what I knew. And just, you know, went through high school, through high school, getting passed around, and felt basically, like I said last night, like a used piece of furniture. Got into high school, got into a lot of drugs, a lot of trouble, and got out. And you know, I fluctuated through high school, you know, up and down, probably 50 to 60 pounds throughout the entire 4 or 5 years. It was kind of blurry, so bear with me. I got out of high school and I just gradually put on a little bit of weight here and there. And the last couple of years has kind of been the kickoff. The whole fact that I hated myself, I can't remember a time when I was happy, just broke me. I just ate, and if I had to go out to work, I would just have a job where I didn't have to be around people. I'm also a professional musician. If I had to go to a show, it was always with some kind of drug, be it pills or powder or anything, and at least a handle of whiskey. And that was what I had for the night. Because for that small amount of time, I just kind of forgot about how bad I felt. And this last year, I was at the point where I was just ready to die. I didn't care anymore. I didn't want to get married. I didn't want to find somebody. I didn't care what anyone thought, because no one really cared. My best friend in the world plays in the band with me, and I told him many a night that the only reason he liked me is because I could play bass. And we got into fist fights and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, it's just looking back, I feel bad. I spent years just surrounded by violence, be it, you know, martial arts, be it just working security in clubs. I don't like violence. And I can't believe that I was such a monster over all that. I just hated myself. I couldn't stand the thought of waking up every morning. It was just another slap in my face. It just pissed me off. And so I medicated myself heavily. There were just an idea of what I'm talking about. There were many a nights where I played a 4 or 5 hour show with 15 to 20 Vicodin in me and a handle of whiskey. And I could hardly walk when I left there, but I was still kicking. And I always told everyone I wasn't going to make it to C30. I'll be 29 in 2 weeks. And half the people don't believe me because I lived hard, you know. You can only leave something out in the rain and the sunshine for so long before it starts wearing. And I'm pretty worn. I'm past a little oil of Olay. I saw some pictures of me from shows last right before Thanksgiving, and over a cruise we went and played on, and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't. I guess I'd never paid attention. I saw those pictures, and I just, that was really the kickoff. I didn't have it in me to just off myself, but you know, in a sense, I was doing it another way. And I saw a buddy of mine, Mike, who came out last night, and he was doing it was a trailer for a reality show he was going to do, and he basically said everything I had in my mind. He just gave me hope for once. And everything I've ever done, I go to the extreme with. Anything I get into, if I'm going to play, I am going to play. If I'm going to eat, I am going to eat. There is no one on God's green earth that is man enough to stop me. And it's like, you know, I'm not dead yet. And I remember the time when I would be drinking or something, and I told anyone that asked, this is my world. This is mine. And the first time ever, I'm here to claim it. I'm taking everything that's mine. This whole planet belongs to me, and I want it. I'm going to be here for a long time. And I'm going to keep going. I have a goal to get down to 300 at least, and I'm going to do it. Just so many things have changed. My whole attitude has changed. I haven't had a drink of anything since January 2nd and haven't wanted to. All those people people for years told me that, oh, you have a drinking problem, or you have a drug problem. I've been through rehab, I've been through AA. That wasn't the problem. I would like to think they could have seen that, because there are nights when things happen that I would stop drinking to go eat. And I told Jennifer one day I started getting B12 injections, and 20 minutes after I had the second one, it was like I woke up, like I had a spiritual awakening. I drove 1.5 miles from her office to my mom's office. By the time I got there, I had 20 short-term and long-term goals I had to write down. And since then, I've had down times when I just felt, you know, everyone has those, you know, strikes and gutters. But everything has been so just great since then. I've started getting back into studio work, making a whole crap load of money playing again. Which I haven't done.
He's good too, I've seen him. He's really good.
Yeah,
really
I'm damn good at what I do. And it's nice to know that for once. That I can get out there and do something that maybe a handful of people on the planet can do. And I know that. Like I said, when I get into something, I have an objective to become the best at it, and I am one of them. And you know, I'm not in competition with anyone in here, but when I wanted to drop weight and I wanted to get happy and healthy, I'm doing it. And you know, I feel so much better. I'm on the verge of being on a reality show and getting that going, just to try and help people that were in the spot I was in. No one should have to ever feel like that. Just an empty shell, just kind of waiting to fade away. You never really realize the blessings you have until you stop and walk outside and look around above the tree line. And I have friends, everyone from just regular grunts for the man to rock stars to every kind of element you can imagine, all over the world, that send me emails and messages and phone calls every day telling me how proud they are of me. And, you know, 4 months ago I didn't see that. I just all black. I'm proud of myself for once.
And you should
Back that up, damn proud of myself.
You should be. You should
Everywhere I go, I own that place. It is mine. People will know I'm there the second I walk into the room, anywhere, because I demand it, because I'm worth it. Everyone in here is. You're all doing the same thing I'm doing. You're trying to live longer, enjoy your life. You know, instead of waiting till 2 in the morning when HEB is empty to go in there and get whatever you need. Or like me, and could barely even make it to the door, let alone get inside and find what you needed. I thank all of you, because, you know, when Mike asked me to do this and Jennifer asked me to do this, they wanted me to come in and try and be inspirational. You guys inspire me. You're the ones that tomorrow when I start having trouble and that stupid damn Jack in the Box commercial comes on, I'll be sitting there thinking, it's like, you know, there are some people, at least in Lampasas, that would be slapping me on the wrist right now. And I just, you know, I told everyone last night, and I'll tell every one of you right now, there's nothing I wouldn't do to help you. If there's ever anything you need, please feel free to let me know. You just need to call someone up and scream at them at the top of your lungs. Do it. I have unlimited minutes. The whole point of support groups is to support each other. You know, it's some people get the wrong idea and think, well, I'm supposed to go so I can get support. When you support other people, you get the support you need. And so please feel free for that. Didn't get a chance to last night, but they told me to ask anyone if they had any questions. And
Do you have questions?
Where's your cane?
it's in the back behind the seat of my truck. I haven't used it since the middle of January.
Very good.
When I first met Derrick, he had to use the cane to walk, and I remember the day you came in and didn't have to use it anymore. It was awesome.
So that's pretty much my spiel.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. We all do. And thank you to